At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Fast motion from the offense. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Line gets set, first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass on second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Wide out in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll fire to his right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle.
Oh, look out. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. Slips through the line. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing. Right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quarterback checking off. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. He's looking to pass. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, and they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the move at the 30. Can anyone catch him? He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get here. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put 1 mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job on the defense.
It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, just wrapped up another chapter in the rivalry between Florida State and Miami, and here's how it went down. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks. He's got it down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The jet sweep pass. Got some room after the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they made it to the house, but they found that 6 points waiting on them. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz moves. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond. Brings it in down the left side, and he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, can design ways to get the football in his hand. Once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the tailback. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. First down to start the drive after the break. Here's the handoff. Turns it on midfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. Running to the left. Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not. Reese, give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it. 4th and very, very long. He tries to take the top off. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Lining up for the PAT. extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he's going to run it back. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth there if I allowed push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They want to just keep throwing it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Steps away to find some room. He's looking on the right side. And he's got it at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer.
Snatches it on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Quick strike complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Pulls and fires complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. They'll immediately call timeout. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants to take the top off. Snags it on the right. Off he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gopher. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Boston College. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink, and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
Well, so which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive, giving up yards and touchdowns anyways, who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. The tag. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a great play by the defense. And getting it off with the interception return.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge... And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He wants to pass it on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Got some room to run. The 40. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there.
try to get it in with the run. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gopher. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so call it no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that it wasn't picked up.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Your defense is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. Right now, they got to go on the ground with defense. You have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Finds his man. It's Lee. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Trying to find his man on first down. Snags it. The Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point. Every little bit counts as they get closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Golden Gophers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to get the edge on the toss. At the 45 on his way. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Black 24. Here we go.
He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He wants to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! closer to a win here in Week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And the Cowboys will keep this drive going.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting offensive guys and staying in the gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the 4th quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. Gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Unloads it downfield. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to...
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the route is on. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. find his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Longer, longer.
He's looking for an open man on second down. They're working that left side. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Got it, looking for the first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Timber.
They'll put the tight end in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming in the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players